Hey guys, I'm Shoaib, and today I want to talk about my everyday carry. And for the most part, these are items that I put in my pocket and I head out of the house. And in addition to things that I can wear like on me, so watches or sunglasses. So without any further ado, let's get right into it. So first up, we have my daily driver when it comes to the smartphone of choice, and that is the S24 Ultra. I also do have the iPhone 12 Pro, which I will talk about later, so definitely stay tuned and watch the entirety of the video. But in terms of the S24 Ultra, is by far one of the best smartphones to date, and honestly, I really enjoy using it. One of the main selling points for me for this guy was the camera. The S24 Ultra has the best camera by far on any smartphone, and I use it for filming B-rolls for most of my product reviews. I use it for my daily use as well, like personal use. I'll take photos in my family gatherings and stuff like that. It's a really good camera. But in addition to the camera, I do like the software. One UI 6.1 is really smooth, really user friendly. In addition to that, it's a very good build. It's a quality built device. I really like, using this guy, and the S Pen is super nice as well. So all these features really come together, and being a content creator, I find this to be very productive. Like I can use the S Pen to sketch a rough thumbnail or take notes real quick, stuff like that. So it's very convenient in those aspects, and definitely my daily driver for sure. Up next, I want to talk about one of my watches. So I have various watches, but this is one of my most favorite one. I use this for whenever I'm going to like a special event. Like I recently wore it to a wedding, and it's a very simple watch. I have yet to get used to like smart watches. I still like the regular watches, before they got smart. And personally, I feel smart watches don't necessarily add much to my life. Like I do see their benefits when it comes to using them for exercising, like staying active. So like running, staying active in general, working out, you can monitor stuff like that. But I feel like I could do a lot of that on my phone already in terms of keeping tracks of my exercise and stuff. But when it comes to a watch, I don't necessarily want it to be smart. I rather like watches more for their aesthetics. So for the most part, I honestly don't even use a watch for telling the time. I use it more as an accessory to match my outfits and complement my overall look. So therefore, I prefer classic watches, and this one in particular is a simple watch by Invicta, and it's not expensive or anything. It's a simple automatic watch, and I love the fact that it's automatic. Personally, being an engineer, I love seeing the mechanics move inside, which is indeed super cool. Like you can see the gears turning and stuff like that, and it's just really nice. And overall, I like the aesthetic of it as well. Like you got the silver band, and then overall the circle face of the watch itself is also silver, but the numbers and also the hour and minute hand along with the seconds hand are gold, and that's like a nice overall contrast. So it's like a gold and silver mix, and I do like that aesthetic as well. It's a pretty nice watch. So you just put it on and you go about your day. You don't need to change the battery or anything because it's automatic. I believe it uses like your body heat. So that's one thing that's kind of annoying about it, is like whenever you leave it off or take it off, it will stop. Like it's not gonna keep the time. So every time you put it on, you got to make sure to adjust the time so you actually have accurate time. But like I said, I don't even use it for time. I use it more for aesthetic, to kind of complement my outfits and stuff like that. So it's a nice, simple watch. Up next, we have the Galaxy Buds 3, and I carry these guys all the time if I'm going on a walk or even runs, but usually for walks and stuff like that. It's my daily, so if you have seen my Galaxy Buds 3 review, you already know how much I enjoy using these guys, and especially paired with my S24 Ultra, they do a great job. They're seamless audio, great active noise canceling, and overall a good fit for my ears. Although they are not the pros, and not all the AI features do the job, but for the ones I use daily, it's a great daily driver for a Galaxy Buds. I like the triangular design a lot, and the gestures work great. These are great for when I want to go on a walk or listen to music, when I'm scripting or working, stuff like that. And the fact that they don't need the ear tips, which is a plus for me since I personally find ear tips to be intrusive. These are easy and they connect super fast to my S24 Ultra because it's within the ecosystem. So I do like these. One downside to them though, although they are way more comfortable than the ones with the ear tips, they do tend to get very slippery. And so there are a couple of times when they have slipped out of my ears, but I think that's also true for a lot of earbuds these days. They get slippery and they will fall out. So it is nice having the ear tip, but personally it doesn't feel comfortable to me. But the Galaxy Buds 3 are definitely on my list for daily carry, and I definitely carry them whenever I can, whenever I'm walking and stuff like that. Up next, we have something that I never thought I needed until I recently watched other people's everyday carry videos, and I learned about the Orbit key organizers, and I was like, I kind of need one now, you know? It seemed very elegant, very simple design, and also very convenient and useful. So in the past, I would have just let my keys dangle in my overall keys and it will make all the noise possible. But now with the Orbit key organizers, they are secure and noise free, and overall my keys look a lot more compact and clean, very simple, modern aesthetic. But I do want to know that they are kind of pricey for such small tool, but I feel they are totally worth it and definitely will last you a long time because I love the build quality. So yeah, I have the Orbit key organizers, and right now I just have 3 keys in them, and I think that's a good size, but you can put up to like 6 or 7 keys. It will just kind of like get a bit more bulky, but overall it does a good job and I really do like it. So in addition to the Orbit key in my keys, I also do have the RAV4 Hybrid XLE key fob in my keys, and I always carry my car keys, and I recently got the RAV4 Hybrid XLE and I absolutely love it, and the keys are nice. You don't see the key itself, it's hidden, and you can take it out in cases of emergencies. So for the most part, it's a remote fob for my car and it just works. Like, I don't even need to press anything. When I'm near my car knows it's me and it will unlock, and I will just, you know, push start my car and go about my ride. So it's a very simple device. I really like the design of it. It's a way more of an upgrade from my last one, and overall I really do like the car, so it's definitely great. And the last thing attached to my keys is the Smart Tag 2, and I got these free with my S24 Ultra when I first got the device, and thankfully I haven't lost my keys or anything. But if I ever need it, these are great for tracking. Although they're not precision tracking, they will give you a relatively near about area of where your device is, where your keys are, so you can find it approximately in that general location. Basically, it uses a Galaxy Find network, which gets information from location from other Galaxy devices, and within their network it will track down where your keys are located roughly in that area. So overall, these are good. These are very simple, and I do really like the design. Like, it's meant to go in like a key holder and stuff like that. So it's a nice simple design, and you can replace the batteries anytime if those ever die. In the meantime, you know, you have a nice smartphone application where you can track it and you can see where your keys are at any given time, and that all works great. So I definitely have that in my keys for sure, and I'm always carrying my keys, so that goes with me. Up next, we have my Ray-Bans. I recently got these when I went to Seattle, and honestly, these are great. They feel very premium and great for protecting your eyes from the UV rays. I use them all the time during the summer, and now that summer is gone, I do still have them in my car in cases of those sunny days. The weather be changing constantly. One day it's snowing, the next day is super sunny, and all of a sudden it feels like summer again. So I keep these in my car, and I will use these from time to time, but they're definitely like a daily carry. Definitely have them with me for the most part. Either I'm just wearing them, so like sunny days I just have it on me, and you know, I'm going about my day wearing sunglasses. Up next, we have my stainless steel suitcase wallet, and this is a very nice wallet. Whenever I take it out, someone always compliments it because it's like, it looks really cool, you know? You have this kind of a packed, simple looking wallet, and then it kind of expands, and that's nice. I like that mechanism. But there's just one problem, and that's the fact that it's made of stainless steel and it's slippery, and therefore I'm hesitant to carry it in my pocket because it also kind of feels uncomfortable, especially if I put it in my back pocket and I'm sitting on like a hardwood chair or something like that. It just feels uncomfortable. But speaking of it being slippery, so there was this one time I thought it slipped out of my pocket and I thought I lost it, and at the time I did not have any tracking device on it, so I was like, oh dang, I definitely need to get some tracking device for this so I can find it. So I ended up getting a tile tracking card. So there is a tile tracking card within this, but later I realized putting this card in the case, since the wallet is RFID protected, which means once something is in the case, it can't be scanned scanned on an RF reader or anything like that, then that's more to like protect your credit cards, debit cards, and your financial information and stuff like that. So it kind of defeats the purpose of having a tracker, because once I have it in there, I actually can't track it. So I am looking for simple leather wallet. So if you guys have any recommendations, definitely let me know. Like, I'm looking for a simple card holder where I can put this tracker in and it will actually work. I really do like the wallet though. This one's a very nice wallet, but it is hard and it's slippery, and I'm worried I will lose it, or at times it's kind of uncomfortable having it in my pocket because it's stainless steel. But it's a super nice wallet though. I do really like it, and like I mentioned, I've got so many compliments with this wallet going around. Up next, I have these utility knives, and I've had these for a while. I've used it in many of my unboxing YouTube shorts and stuff like that. You may even seen it in many of my full review videos, just maybe off to the side. But these are the Marshalltown utility knife, and I use them primarily for unboxing. It's also like my kind of like go-to, like I'll just have it in my pocket or carry it along with me if I ever need to unbox anything. So these are convenient. They are very nice, very handy. It's like a simple mechanism to open it and close it, and you can always replace the blade on the tip. That comes out easily and I can replace it. I remember once someone commented, they were like, are these Jerry Riggs Everything's knife? These are not Jerry Riggs Everything's knife. These are very similar to his, and these are really good. Honestly, I wouldn't mind getting a Jerry Riggs one since I like these so much. But I have these, and I don't plan to lose them or anything. So these are great, and I will continue to use these, and they're definitely my daily carry. And finally, last but definitely not least, we have the iPhone 12 Pro. And yes, I do carry two phones. I have my S24 Ultra, and then I have the iPhone 12 Pro. For the most part, I will try to have them in my pocket, but there are times when I'll end up leaving my iPhone in the car because I don't always need it, but I do carry them with me for the most part. And the reason I still have the iPhone 12 Pro, like, yes, I would like to just switch to having just one phone. It's just so much nicer. But I like having on the iPhone as well because I'm testing iOS 18 and the new features that are coming to iPhones in general. And so that's nice. But soon it seems like I'm going to have to upgrade to a newer iPhone, since a lot of these older ones are kind of getting outdated, especially with Apple Intelligence coming in. So a lot of the new phones will have Apple Intelligence, and the iPhone 12 Pro is kind of starting to get outdated, although it still looks like a modern phone and still does a great job when it comes to what I mainly use it for, and that is the camera. I use the camera on this guy all the time for filming other products, especially when I'm filming my S24 Ultra or my Galaxy Buds and stuff like that. The one nice thing with this, and I've talked about this before, I can easily use the continuity feature on this to link the camera to my MacBook, and I can use QuickTimes on my Mac to record videos, and I will use the back cameras and do like 4K video recording, and that's always nice. I can do video recording of myself and stuff like that. So yeah, I have been using the iPhone 12 Pro for staying up to date with what's happening in the Apple ecosystem, iOS in general, and in addition to just using the camera features and stuff like that. And so yeah, I do enjoy still using the iPhone 12 Pro, although my main focus, my main carry is the S24 Ultra, and I do most of my personal stuff on S24 Ultra. From time to time, I will use the iPhone 12 Pro. Well, that is it for today. Let me know what you guys have for your daily carries in the comments below, and if there's any items that you have seen on my list that you would like to, explore yourself, definitely check out the video description. I will have the links to all the items that I use for my everyday carry. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, ring that bell icon, and as always, have a superb day, and thanks for watching.